Hey, shalawam. All right, first off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Kwadash, double honor to our apostles and elders of GMS, and to the elect doing the work in sincerity and in truth, shalawam. All right, this is GMS Precepts. My name is Nazar Khad, and back with a quick lesson here. I got two articles I want to get into. This first one is from dailymail.com. Now, I believe this is an article or news from the UK, I believe. Okay, but anyway, the title, as you can see here, it says, "I am otherworldly ex-transgender man 33 who now identifies as an agender alien reveals they have had their nipples and eyebrows removed to look less human." Okay, now this disturbing picture right here is some freak. All right, some dude that shaved his eyebrows and cut his nipples off because he feels he's agender. He has no gender. I don't even want to scroll down on these pictures. They're pretty disturbing. I'm gonna just stay right here. But I'll read a little bit of this. It says Jareth Nebula was born as a woman but then transitioned to a man when they were 29 years old. The Washington native, who works as a barbershop receptionist, said after transitioning to a man, they still didn't feel right. The 33-year-old said they didn't feel comfortable as either gender. You know why you didn't feel comfortable as either gender? Because you have a mental disorder, man. All right? At one point, they deemed homosexuality as a mental disorder. Here it is. I still got the article that's pulled up here. When homosexuality stopped being a mental disorder, okay? Not until 1987 did homosexuality completely fall out of the DSM. I believe it was earlier than that. They actually, here it is. I'm going to jump to this second paragraph. It says, first published in 1968, DSM-2, the American Classification of Mental Disorders, listed homosexuality as a mental disorder. So in 1968, they listed it as that. They listed it as a mental disorder, which is pretty much what it is. All right, you are mentally you are sick in the mind, man. If you find the same sex attractive, and the scriptures speak about that's a wicked spirit placed upon you. All right, if you go into Romans, the first chapter, right, it says in this the DSM followed in a long tradition in medicine and psychiatry, which in the 19th century appropriated homosexuality from the church, and in an Eline enlightenment transformed it from sin to mental disorder. So the point is this. The point I wanted was right here. It says in 1968, it was listed, homosexuality was listed as a mental disorder. Okay? All right? But when they wanted to spread their sexual immorality, meaning America, when they wanted to spread their sexual immorality, they deemed it, or they voted, I believe, what was it, in 1973? Yeah. I'll read this. It says in 1973, the American Psychiatric Association asked all members attending its convention to vote on whether they believe homosexuality is a mental disorder. 5,854 psychiatrists voted to remove homosexuality from the DSM, and 3,810 to retain it. So it was a majority vote. The psychiatrists that voted to remove it, they won. All right, as of 1973. So that's when they started to introduce that sexual immorality into America, because they know that's the downfall of a society. When you introduce sexual immorality into a society, all right, you can just you can start the countdown for that society just to plummet. Okay, all right. So the point is, from this article, it was once considered a mental disorder. So this dude is mentally retarded, man. For him to think that he's, and then if you fast forward today, this is what you have today. This is from what you see back then, from them making it for them not calling it a mental disorder. You fast forward today, this is the result. You got freaks looking like this, man. Now you got people that don't even identify as a gender. They think they're genderless, or this dude thinks he's an alien gender, man. These people are fucking sick, okay? And that's why we have the downfall of him, or one of the reasons why we have the downfall of this society that we're in right now, because of this madness, man. Okay, these people, belong in a mental institution, man. I don't even want to, read any more of this. Let me see if there's any more I could read. I don't want to see these freaks, man. All right, you know what? I'm done with this. Your brothers get the point. I'll just stay up here. It says, therefore, when Jareth learned about the term gender, which translates to without gender, they applied this to themselves. Jareth decided to refer to themselves as an agender alien, and now sports a totally new alien look. All right, he shaved off his eyebrows and had surgery to remove his nipples to look more like an alien. Okay, this is somebody that's and I forgot the term they call it, which is a physical, what is a mutilation of the body, removing perfectly well working body parts. I forgot the term, but that's a mental disorder, man. So so the people that call themselves or identify themselves as transgender, they want to go through a transgender operation. They want to remove this, slice this off, put this up in there. They're removing. What they're doing is self mutilation. They're removing perfectly working organs and limbs because they feel it doesn't feel right on their body. That's I forgot the term of that, but the name of it, okay, is what they have is a mental disorder, man. Okay, you know what? Let me pause this and I'm gonna try to find the name of it. I'm gonna try to find the name of that. Name of that. Hold on. Okay, so I found a video I posted up a while ago, how to debunk transgender in 2 minutes. I had to go back in my videos and look it up, but this is something I re-uploaded. And this doctor here, I don't think I wrote the name. Here it is, Dr. Michelle Cretella. Okay, this is a full video. But she's about to explain what I was trying to remember the name of it. It's called Body Identity Integrity Disorder. Okay, it's when which is diagnosed as a mental disorder when people want to remove healthy limbs because they feel like it doesn't fit right on their body. So I'm gonna play the video and let her explain it. She'll go into it.
Or I'm an amputee trapped in a normal body. I am delusional. And in fact, there are people who believe they are amputees trapped in a normal body. They are appropriately diagnosed as having body identity integrity disorder. If you want to cut off an arm or a leg, you're mentally ill. But if you want to cut off healthy breasts and genitals, then you're transgender and you don't have a mental illness. Individuals with disorders of sex development.
Boom. So there you go. Body identity. Let me see. Here it goes. Body integrity identity disorder. All right. And she pretty much just explained it. And that's what this dude, let me go back to the article here. That's what this dude suffers from, man. He removed his damn nipples. He removed his eyebrows. You got other transgenders that remove healthy genitals. All right. And they just say, they're transgender. So, that's a real. So this, like I said, this dude suffers from a mental illness, man. Okay, he went, and this nigga went a step further and said, I'm a fucking agender alien. And he wants to look like an alien. Anyway, so let me get the scriptures. This is Isaiah 3:9. As it loads up here, it says that Isaiah 3:9, the show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Okay, and we know the sin of Sodom. Okay, they did some very wicked acts in Sodom, man. They did homosexuality, necrophilia. All right, so much wickedness that the Most High had to send the angels down and to destroy that place, man. Save Adam. Okay, I'm sorry, Satan, not Adam. Save Abraham. Abraham and Lot. Okay, Lot and his two daughters and wives. Now Lot's wife didn't make it. Okay. All right. So what? Out of Sodom, the only ones that were delivered was Lot. Okay. It says, and they declare their sin of Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Okay, and I got the scripture in Genesis about the wickedness. This is Isaiah, the wickedness of Sodom. It says, Genesis 13:13. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. Okay, what this society pushes and upholds, it's wickedness unto the Lord. I mean, if anybody ever wants to argue or dispute or why America has to be destroyed and this and that, there are plenty of reasons. This is just one of them. I have one reason for you right now that why America has to be taken, why the Most High is going to take America out, and this is this reason right here. You got freaks like this, and you got the society that enables this. All right, this society here in America, it enables these freaks. Okay, all right. And the next article I wanted to get real quick was this is from FoxNewsNY.com. You can see the title. It says Gap, JCPenney, Victoria's Secrets, Foot Locker, 465 store closures in 48 hours. Okay, now this goes to the scripture in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, when it speaks about the grinding shall cease. Okay, and I heard over the news in the Gap, they're gonna. I wonder if it might be in here. They're gonna split Old Navy up from the Gap. Here it is. That comes less than 24 hours after the Gap announced that it will close 230 stores, 230 of its namesake stores over the course of the next 2 years. After the brand's same-store sales fell 7% during the holiday quarter, it also announced that it will separate its sister company, Old Navy, into its own publicly traded company and create a new firm to house its remaining brands. So you got it's a big shape up going on in the retail industry, man. Okay, all these stores are the retail industry, all industries, man. They are suffering. Why? Because they're losing money. But if you turn on the news, Trump will say, or America will say, or any news reporter would say, yeah, our economy is strong as ever. Okay, and this is an article posted on March 1st, by the way, 2019. All right, so that's just another article. I don't have to get the scripture in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. Brothers know that already. The grinding shall cease, man. All right, so that's just a few articles I wanted to touch on. Hope y'all brothers are edified. Until the next show, shalawam.